The University of Iowa's latest exhibit in the main library hosted a guest speaker to talk about the important organization in women's athletics.
Ryan Lynch is live at the main library with how the UI and the organization work to improve women's athletics.
That's right, Hannah. And exhibit curator Jen Sterling invited a former UI student to talk about the university's history with women's athletics on Friday. The exhibit showcases Iowa athletics through the years, including the UI's role in growing women's college sports.
It really reflects what happens in college athletics more generally, which is this sort of burgeoning women's intercollegiate athletics opportunities.
McDaniel College professor Diane Williams was invited to talk about the importance of the Association for Intercollegiate Athletics for Women's fight for equity in college sports.
It's fascinating and interesting and important, and I want people to know it existed, and I want people to understand what the women were fighting for.
The NCAA saw the AIAW as a threat, incentivized schools to leave the women's organization, and even worked to bury the AIAW's history.
I don't know how much I can give the NCAA too much credit for. They have really tried to bury this history for a long time.
The women from the AIAW persisted and joined the NCAA to continue the fight for women's sports.
The women who were involved continued to work within the NCAA after that, which I think is a pretty remarkable thing to note in and of itself.
The legacy of the UI's first women's athletic director, Dr. Christine Grant, inspired some NCAA members to restore the lost history of the AIAW.
One of our Iowa alums, Amy Wilson, is in charge of the Office of Diversity and Inclusion there, and she was Dr. Grant's last student. She has done a really great job of bringing forward this history.
And the University of Iowa continues to play an important role in women's athletics. From the main library at the University of Iowa, Ryan Lynch, DITV.